Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. First you will be logging into your AWS console. In that you will be going to the services, in services compute, in compute EC2. First we are going to set up an server. This is your EC2 dashboard where you can see all your number of key pairs, security groups, volumes, instances, auto scaling group, everything. So for initiating or to set up a server, go to instances, launch instance. Here the name of the instance is optional. That means after setting up the server also you can give the name, or you can give the name over here, or later on if at all you want to change the name, that also you can do it. So here I am giving the name as Jenkins for my understanding purpose. I am using the Ubuntu machine, Ubuntu image, and in Ubuntu I am taking 22.04, which is a free tier eligibility, because I don't have to make any payment to AWS because this is free tier. Then comes the instance type. I am taking T2 micro, which is again a free tier eligibility. Next comes the key pair. Key pair, if at all you do not have any key pair, you can create a new key pair by clicking over here, and please do select .pem file over there. But because I have already certain keys in my system, so I am using the key which is already available. Then comes the network settings. So which are all the you want to keep the patch open to connect to the network, that you can select from here. So if at all you are selecting and creating a new security group, you can click over here, or for existing groups you can click over here and select from the drop down. Because I have certain security groups, so I am selecting from here. Rest all remains the same. Then check whatever the number of servers you want to create. So I want to create 2 machines, so with the same configuration I am giving the number of instances as 2. So here you can find the summary. We are launching an image, Ubuntu 22.04, server type, that is instance type, is T2 micro. Then security group, the name which we have selected over here, right. So click launch instance. Okay, as it says successfully initiated the launch, but it doesn't mean that the machine is completely ready. As you can see, it is showing here the instance state is pending. Okay, and this status check should also come by 2x2 pass. So we have to wait for some time. Till that time I will be just opening the terminal, because I already have in my system. If it is not there in your laptop or PC, you can download it. See friends, over here you can find now it is running, but still the status check is showing as hyphen, whereas it should be 2x2 pass. It's showing initializing, and I'm just changing the name of the instance over here. One is Jenkins, so the other one I will be keeping as slave. Just for understanding purpose, we can give any name, but while you are working with the company, you will be using the names as per the projects which is running in your company. And this dashboard represents the running instances over here, but these instances, it will show whatever the instances has already been created. That means even if it is terminated, it will show the count over here. Okay, It's taking little time. By that time I will show that to connect the machine you will be using the secured shell, that is SSH space -i, and you have to give the path, so where our keys is there. So it will be obviously in the download file folder, and we have to give the name of the key. So name of the key you can find from here also. I have given the key name, you can see it's import. So import.pem, and then the machine name is Ubuntu, and we have to select the IP address of the server to which we want to connect. Still it is in initializing state. I want to connect this machine, so this is the public IP and this is the private IP. So every machine will have a public IP and a private IP, friends. So I am just selecting the, by clicking over here you can copy the IP address. So here I will just paste it, but still it will not work unless and until it is 2x2 check pass. Friends, you can see over here it is 2x2 checks passed. So now we can connect the machine. So this is the machine I want to connect. I have copied the IP address from here. I have already pasted. Now one small thing, that because this is the import key which I have selected, so I need not give the key path. I can directly give the operating machine and I can connect. So whenever you log in into any new server, you will be running this command, that is sudo apt update, to update the dependencies. First I want to install the Jenkins for Ubuntu, but because this Jenkins is written in Java language, so first I need to have Java in my server. So I will just check whether the Java is available. For that the command is java-version. So friends, as you can see, the Java not found. So first I need to install the Java. So what is the command for that? Sudo apt install openjdk-11. I want to download, so -jdk space -y. If at all we are not giving this -y, then again it will ask for the permission yes or no to proceed. So to avoid that step, we are writing -y and enter. Now it is installing Java 11. By that time I will also rename this by clicking over here, just right click, rename. So this is my master server. I can open another terminal. I will name this as slave. Okay, so I will connect the second machine also later on. First I want to do the setup for the first server. Now if at all I type Java-version, it should show me the Java. Okay, see friends, OpenJDK version 11.0.19 is available. Right, now I can initiate the step for installation of Jenkins. So for that, just in Google type Jenkins installation on Ubuntu. Here you can find the official link for Jenkins. For Linux, because our machine image is Ubuntu, I am just clicking over here. So these are all the steps we need to follow. So you can copy all the steps at a time, shift insert, to paste the all the commands and -y, as I said, to avoid that step of permission whether yes or no. So to avoid that we are using -y and press enter. Now the Jenkins installation is taking place. It's taking a little time. Friends, if you have any queries, you can always write in the comments, and in the future classes I will be trying to clarify those doubts. And also please mention that how you are finding these classes and what are all the other classes that you would like to listen from this particular channel. We are going to do more projects on this channel. So now to check whether the Jenkins is installed or not, the command is Jenkins --version. So as you can see, 2.401.1 Jenkins is already installed. Now I have to go to this main server, copy the IP, open a new browser, paste it, then colon. Can I just ask, Jenkins runs on which port? Already I have typed one digit. So what is that port for Jenkins? Please write in the comment. So it is, you are right friends, it is 8080. Jenkins always runs on the port 8080. So if I press enter, now as you can see friends, we need to just unlock the Jenkins. So for that you have to just copy this, go to the same server, type sudo cat, paste this, enter. You will get the password over here. So you have to just copy this password, paste the administrator password over here and continue. So now the Jenkins is getting installed. Now it will give you two options, whether you want to get it installed as per the suggested plugins, or if at all you want to do customization, you can use of your own choice. So I am going with this option. So now the installation is taking place for Jenkins. See friends, as you can see, it is Git and Gradle, GitHub. What are all the requirements are there? It is installing by itself. It will take little time. We need to wait over here friends. So everything will be available on the Google. The only thing is we need to know the steps, and this is just an installation of Jenkins friends. So if we are learning installation, then we are learning nothing, because installation is not at all required. Just we need to have the knowledge about it. The steps which I am going to do from here on, those steps will be helpful for you for your career. So we are doing a little small project. Hope you will be liking it. If you like it, please press the like button, and if at all you do not like any of the things, just mention in the comment box so that it can be taken care in the coming videos. By that time I will just try to open my GitHub repository. This is my GitHub repository, Mohammed Yusuf. So your repositories, then this is the project, node to do CI/CD. I'm just copying the HTTPS from here. How many of you have already tried installing Jenkins in this way? Please comment. Instance type I have taken T2 micro. If at all you are taking any other higher version, then the machine would be taking very less time when compared to this. You need to practice more, friends. Only then you will be able to get the success. Many a times this will fail, so not to worry about that. Just keep on trying. So username I am just giving as same password. Name also, full name I am giving admin. So save and continue. So the same URL, save and finish. So start using Jenkins. Now friends, this is the home page. Jenkins has been installed. It is saying welcome to Jenkins. Now we can create a new job, create a job. So I'm giving the name as job 1. I'm going with the freestyle project and OK. You can give the description. This is node to do, and this is of course this is a GitHub project. So whatever the URL I have copied from here, this one, I just have to paste it here. Then you have to go source code management. Again URL you have to paste and give the credentials. Just check over here. Because there is no credentials, you have to add the credentials. Go to add Jenkins, global credentials, username with private key. This option we need to select. Then global Jenkins, customer ID, with this ID anything we can give of our own choice. Description, this is Ubuntu key, anything we can mention. Username you have to particularly see the user over here, it is Ubuntu user, so you will be mentioning the username as Ubuntu. Whatever the name or username is there here, you can give the other username also if you want. So now select enter directly, then say add. From here you have to add the private key. So how will you add the private key? We'll go over here, you will type notepad.ssh. in this you will be having a id_rsa. this is the private key. If I do one more tab, .pub is a public key, so I don't want the public key now, I want the private key. So just press enter. So this complete thing is the private key. So I have just now copied, I need to paste it over here and say save or add. So I am adding the private key. Now I am getting I have the credentials. So from here drop down I will select this credential whichever I have added just now. So after that, please ensure that what is the branch of this particular project. So this project has got the master as the branch, so it is the same. We need not have to change. Sometimes it will be main or something different, then the same thing whichever is mentioned on the GitHub, the same branch name we need to mention over here. Now everything remains the same. I will say apply, save. Once it is saved, I'll go to, you can even press this button, or there you can see the build now option. So build now option or this key, it is one and the same, but still because I don't want to create any confusion, I'm using from here build now. But before that, just go to dashboard, right? So I'm clicking from here build now option. So let's see whether the build will be success or failure. Friends, one build is already over here. The build is, it is showing the green tick mark, that means it is successful, but still we will go and check from here. Here you can find there is a drop down, just click over here, the option called as console output. Click that, you'll be able to find the output. So the output says finished successfully. So this build now was successful. Now after this being successful, friends, this is our main server, and as I said that I have used some security group which was already there. So what are all the settings it is there, just I will show you. Security group name you can see over here, it is Jenkins Sonar Docker I have mentioned as a name. So security here, so what are all the security permissions I have given, we can just check. So here you can see the port range is 8080. If the port range is 8080 is not open, your Jenkins page will not appear, friends, you will get error. So for that you should have 8080. Apart from that, this to do node, for that I am keeping my port 8000 open. So again I am copying the public IP from here in the new place. Now instead of 8080 I am mentioning 8000. It is not working, friends, so we need to see what all the, where is the error. The build is working fine. This is the URL, but if you go into this GitHub repository, if you see the readme file, in the readme file you will be able to find that to run this program we need to have Node.js and npm installed in our server, which is not there right now, or if it is there or not we can check over here. This is our master server. So how do we check whether the node is available or not? So I'll mention as need to mention as Node.js -- version. So Node.js is not available, and one more thing is there in readme, that is npm. So I'm checking npm hyphen version. Okay, node npm is also not available, so we need to install these two things. So what is the command for that? Right, sudo apt install nodejs -y. First we need to install node.js. Now check whether node.js is installed or not. So this is the command. So node.js is installed now. Now what else we want? We want node npm install. You are going to receive the errors, friends. Need not worry about that. Only when you get the errors you will learn. So keep on practicing again and again. So just press enter. Okay, now we will check npm hyphen version. So now the npm is also installed. What is the next step given in the readme file? Okay, it is showing error, so I will use sudo. Even sudo permission is also not there, friends. So what we need to do is it is showing error. Let's see whether it is working. No, it is not, still not working. So we have installed node.js, we have installed npm, but still we are getting error. Or it is asking us to run the docker compose. No, first okay. Again, alright friends, so whenever we get any such kind of error, first we need to go to our job. In the build console output, friends, as you can see, building in workspace. Just copy this, go to the terminal, do cd and ls to check what are all the folders have been set up. So as you can see, there is a docker file, readme file, docker compose.ml, so these all files, and app.js. So after coming over here, node space app.js as it is, sudo space npm install, one extra, my mistake. Okay, now the npm is getting installed. So we need to go into that particular folder and then install npm. And if I run the node app.js, I hope it would run perfectly. So node app.js. See friends, now the to-do list is running at the port 8000. So when I go to this and if I refresh this, now it's working, friends. Jenkins is just amazing, awesome, and I will attend live sessions. What should I do? So you can enter whatever the text you want. So this page is running, friends. So your GitHub repository, whatever the code is there, it is working fine, perfectly fine. So we have created a pipeline using the Jenkins. So I would be ending up the video over here itself. In the coming videos, I will be talking about the webhooks and how to create the Docker image and other things. We'll do it in the next video. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe, like and comment below. Thank you.